Hey everyone, my name's Havalo with Zen's Tea House, and we've just got in some new 20-year-old aged Pu-erh, and today I'm going to show you how to brew it.
Zen's has hundreds of videos on healthy organic teas and herbal remedies. To learn more, visit the website zenstea.com.
One of the cool things about traditional Pu-erh is that it can be brewed over and over and over again if it's really good quality. Pu-erh is a green tea, but because of the aging process, it changes colors. It's very oxidized. We're gonna brew this a couple times for you to show you exactly how many times you can use this. Pu-erh is a very good tea to have with people because you get so much out of it. Over time, it will open and flower, and you only need about 30 seconds to a minute or so to brew this. I'm not gonna use too much water, and you can make dozens of cups with this. And if you ever feel like, oh, I really want a cup of this, but I don't want to have it just sitting there and go to waste, so you never open your Pu-erh because you're afraid of it going bad, because you're not gonna finish it in one brew. You can make it a couple times and then put it together, keep it in the fridge, and just drink it over the day, over the next couple days, over the weekend, however you'd like. It'll stay about a week or so. So here we have this. And you could take it now, and it's still opening. You can see it's coming apart a little bit. It's kind of cool because it's rolled so tightly, you can also see the air bubbles come up. Now we're gonna strain for our first cup of Pu-erh. Traditionally, if you're at a Chinese tea ceremony, the first couple washes will actually be given to tea pets. So we have this first cup, and that was only about 30 seconds or so of brewing. Now we get to make our second cup. All right, so we're ready for our next cup. You can see it's really getting a lot darker now. And this is only 2 brews, and you can do it just over and over again. Now, first look at the color between these two. Huge color difference between those. And it still hasn't quite finished opening. You can see that ball is still pretty close together. And the flavor only gets stronger and deeper. This is our third pour, our third brew. It's almost like coffee. This is quite a bit to have just by yourself, so why not share it with a friend? And this is our 4th brew of these tea leaves. And if you can tell, that color is not fading at all. It's still very strong. And now the leaves have fully opened. They're still opening a little bit, but the tea ball at least is opened. Here's our 5th pour. Really dark, very dark color. And that's our 5th pour of this pour. Here's our 6th and final pour for this Pu-erh today. Pu-erh, like I said, you can brew this like 12, 15 times depending on how much you want and how long you're steeping it. But that color is already dark. It's been in there like 5 seconds. And as you can see, obviously this is expanding quite a lot. So for a tea ball like these, you don't really want to put it in a tea strainer like this because you're not really going to be able to get all that full flavor. You're not going to get nearly as many brews. And for a higher quality tea, you don't really want that. These can be really convenient for things like herbal teas and other black teas, especially if you just want to have something quick and go. But if you want to have more of a experience while you're brewing your teas, it's better to have something like a French press. Here's our final pour for today. And now we have all of our brews here today. And you can kind of compare that the colors, once it hits about that third brew, you just have a really consistent deep color. Thank you all for joining me today, and have a glass of pu'erh.